afternoon gamers, hope you're well. Skipper here. As always, hope you're enjoying the channel. If you are new, please hit the subscribe, ring the bell, it really does help. So we're going to talk about my limited run collection today. It's not a massive collection. Now, what is limited run? It is an American based company that make games region free worldwide. They basically take like a digital game, make it into a physical format to do a limited amount of copies. It's predominantly quite a lot of indie titles, Metroidvania titles. They do quite a lot of remasters, remakes from systems like, you know, Jaguar, things like that, the Mega Drive, PC, all sorts of the older systems, you know, and then they redo it for a limited time only. It's either on Switch or PS4 most of the time. They're not cheap games because they are one-off physical runs, you know, they never come out again once they've done that run. So yeah, they've got some fantastic titles. I'll go through a few to give you a little bit of depth about each one that I've got. So this one's called XYS Origins. Now, how can I describe it? It's like a Final Fantasy sort of game, but it is like a drop-down isometric. So you are looking down on your character. It's got some great little spells, little dungeons. Now there's a tower, and you have to work your way up the tower. It's got a bit of backtracking because you've got to unlock gates further. You've got to go back with your abilities and, you know, magic you've learned to unlock rooms. It's a very good game. It's you know, it's its own sort of genre is this game. So yeah, sort of like along the means of Final Fantasy. A game called Pearson Chaos. This is a new one. I haven't opened it yet. It is number 34. What was that one? The YS one was limited run 82. Let's have a look. Just go through them. Quite a few. This is number 38. Game called the COPPA. It's very good. It's an unusual one. Now it is a sci-fi based game. It's like a little astronaut. Again, it's sort of like the Metroidvania map. You've got the map, you know, you can look alongside, scroll it. Now what the ability is basically it's got like a clone, or like 2, 3 or 4 characters, and you jump between the characters and you swap, and when you swap you get between different rooms. Some of the puzzles are mind-boggling. It really has got my brain thinking sometimes, and once you've done the puzzle you're like, it's so easy, but some of the puzzles to initially work them out, you're just like, you're scratching your head going, how the hell. It's fantastic graphics on it, really good. This little game was really good. A game called Dio Drifter. It's totally pixel based. It reminds me of like a little Metroid, but not quite like Metroid the look, but the gameplay is like Metroid. I found the levels really good. The colours are fantastic. The music's fantastic. I found the bosses a little bit grindy. When you die, you have to keep redoing them, and it's just like there was as many save points as I maybe liked. But it's really good, worth playing. It's not a long game, but worth playing. A little game called Exiles End. Again, platform side scroller. Little guy with a gun this time, like forests and dungeons, things like that. Not my favourite. It's definitely worth a play. It's got like a little bit of a sci-fi soldier to it, a bit like Metal Gear. So worth trying out that one. This was a very unusual game. This one, number 75. Quickly again, the Exiles End was number 158. And the Dio Drifter was number 8. So yeah, this one. Do you remember a game back on the PS1? What was it called? Little shooter game. Loaded, where you run around the dungeons and stuff like that. It's like Loaded, but it's like a little sci-fi robot, and you put different parts together. The music's fantastic. It really, the music's great. The music keeps you playing. It's quite a simple game. It gets hard very quickly, but the music on this one keeps you playing, 100%. Limited run, what's this one? Number 59, Flint Hook. Now I describe this as more like a kiddie sort of character. Graphics, jingly bells, Mario sort of style. He's got a little hook and he flies with his hook like a little grappling gun, and he's fly through rooms, all that sort of thing. Really good. It's got like some little fun animated sort of bits at the beginning and like the screens and stuff, save screens. So that's that one. Another physical copy, Sultan Sanctuary. Very good game. Very gothic, Metroidvania gothic, you know, really good. Bosses are pretty hard on this one, some of them. Little like, the characters are like anime sort of characters. Not so much pixelated, but animated, like little heads and little faces. Very good. This was my very first limited run game. It is number 4. The Sultan Sanctuary was number 166, keep forgetting. Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's got 5 stars across the board, 5, 4.5. It's like iconic in it. Abe's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus, Abe, you know, right from PlayStation 1, 2, 3 up to 4. I'm sure there'll be one for PS5 and 6 and 7 onwards, as far as, you know, gaming goes. It's great. I mean, it's a little platform, it's a puzzler, it's got comedy in it. It does fart noises, it does commands, come here, go here, follow me, all that sort of stuff. It's really good, comical. I love it, Abe. Just finished playing this one on the channel, Chasm, fantastic. If you change your little guy over, if you made it more like Vampire game, it's Symphony of the Night basically. The levels are great, the exploration's great, you know, there's the secrets there, you can upgrade stuff, upgrade your weapons, you know, it's got the little battle system there, it's got the menus, it's got the village, it's got everything about it. It's a great little title, it really is. That is number 369. Yeah, that's that one. I'm a massive fan of the series. My daughter's got me into this one. Limited Run 310, Stranger Things, the game 3. Have you got to watch the series on Netflix to play the game? Probably not. It'd help if you watch the series, you're a fan of the series, watch the series, then you get to relive the game. It's great. The characters are great. You get to unlock pretty much all the characters. You know, number 9's have got electrical powers and stuff. She's great. All the gang's there. I loved it at the end when I faced a big monster, like, so it's really good. Stranger Things 3, the video game, really good, that one. Got here. This was a really good one as well. What we got here? 133, a game called Momodora. Got some little collector's cards in it. It's a fantastic game. Again, side scroller, little RPG. What I like about it is it's got some really good abilities, like bow abilities, little projectiles. She actually morphs into a cat ability, and this cat can go through all the tunnels, which I found really unusual, like a little cat. So you've gone from most games like big monsters and powers. This is like a bit more tamed down, like a little cat, and it's really good. And the levels are really fantastic art-wise. So yeah, Momodora, check that one out. Now this is a strange one. It's a game called Transistor. You're going to ask, what is Transistor? Transistor is the sword. Now, if the only way I can describe the game is like jazz music, you know, jazz opera music. So it's like Neo sort of thing. It's like a hack and slash isometric look down view. You've got like a guy that guides you through the game. She's a lady. She's like a singer, and the transistor blades, you upgrade it like electronics, and it becomes real powerful. It's pretty good actually. It is a bit of a man game really. You don't need to be in that frame of mind. You like, you know, it's out there. It's out there. It's different. If you like different, it's different. That's that one. We've got left. What we've got left. Now this one, I believe this was great. What number was that? Transistor. Transistor was limited run 265. So we've got limited run 279. I love this one, Corpse Killer. Now it is a movie-based film game. It's basically decision one. You can click decisions. It's a shooter as well. It's really funny actually. I think it was released back in the day. Was it in like something like Nintendo 64 or something like that, or like an old system? I'm sure you'd love to hear your comments. It's really good. It's good fun. It's just like, it's not a long game. You can do it in like an hour or a couple of hours, depending how good you are. But it's really good fun. The zombies are funny. It's like people dressed up running towards you. Oh, like that. It's just so funny. I've played most of these all on the channel. They're all in the. I've got like a limited run playlist. If you look above, that's the playlist for limited run. So yeah, Corpse Killer. That's comedy, that one. Yeah. Ooh. Fantastic game. Curse of the Moon. This is limited run 249. I love all the Castlevania sort of work. Now obviously this is a spin-off from Irigasi. I won't say anymore. You've got to play it, Curse of the Moon. I'm waiting for number 2, which shall be out very shortly. So I love it. I just love it. I love the artwork. I love the game. It's everything I wanted. Whole New World. Now this is again limited run 250. This is again a fantastic Metroidvania. It's got like a little fairy room at a ball. It's more pixelated, this one. The other one, Curse of the Moon, is more. You'd have to play it. It's hard to explain it. This one's a lot more retro feel to it. But yeah, it's very good. Whole New World, it's called. And finally, in my collection, limited run 256, Time Spinner. Now this one for me, this was probably my most fun game of 2020. My last big pickup one I got. It's a fantastic game. Metroidvania, Castlevania all over it. It's this character, she's got 2 ball bearings that spin around the body, she's got swords, weapons, you know, you can travel back in time, forward in time, the maps flip. The game is massive, it's fantastic. The cover don't do it justice, it is one hell of a Metroidvania. You know, it's a fantastic game. If you love platforms, Metroidvania, the genre, the map, the skills, the abilities, this has got it all. It's got it all. So that's my small limited run collection. Hope you liked it. Love to hear your comments on it, on all them games, and as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now.